substitute a value. So we're going to replace the variable with what it represents. Then whenever we make a substitution or replacement, put it in parentheses. So let's go look at some examples. Example 1. We're going to evaluate the following. We have 4x squared minus 3x plus 2. So we're going to evaluate when x is equal to negative 3. So let's go ahead and fill it in. So anytime we see an x, right, we're going to fill it in with negative 3. So we have an x there too. So let's go ahead. So we have 4x squared. So we're going to go negative 3. We're going to put it in parentheses. And then we're going to square it. And we have minus 3. Then we put in parentheses negative 3 because the x is replaced. Plus 2. So we're going to go 4. Then negative 3 squared is then positive 9, because negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Then we also have a negative 3 times negative 3. As we keep going to the right, so that's just going to be plus 9, and then plus 2. Then we're going to go 4 times 9, which is 36, plus 9 plus 2. So we're just simplifying, right? We're dealing with our order of operations still, as we go left to right too. So we dealt with the exponent, then we did multiplication, and now we just have our addition. So 36 plus 9 is 45, plus 2 is 47. So that would be our solution. Now let's do another example. Example 2. You're going to apply a quadratic linear regression model on the data you collect by watching films of baseball games. The data collected is the horizontal distance in feet that a ball travels after being hit at various angles. Now that you have the model, which is, right, negative 0.16 x squared plus 13.8 x minus 19.4, we're going to evaluate when the angle is 28. So that means we're going to plug in x as 28 into our model, which is this. This is our model. Now let's go ahead and rewrite it. We're just going to rewrite it all. Now, when x equals 28. So we have 28 here, and put in parentheses. We're going to square it, plus 13.8. Then we have this 28, and we go minus 19.4. So let's go ahead and solve. So let's just get our calculators out. So the first thing we're going to deal with is the exponent. So we got 28 times 28, which is going to be 784. So we'll keep that in parentheses, and we're just going to go ahead and write out the rest. Now let's go ahead and multiply the 784 times this negative 0.16. Then we're just going to go ahead and multiply it by the 0.16. And remember that this is negative. So this is negative 125.44. Then we have 13.8 times 28. So 13.8 times 28, which is going to be equal to 386.4. So notice we dealt with the multiplication, and now we can just go ahead to our addition, subtraction step, and our final order of operations. So let's go ahead and solve. So we have 386.4. Let's go ahead and subtract this 19.4. And then we move this over, and we can go ahead and also subtract or add this negative 125.44. And so what do we get? We get 241.56. and this is in feet. So this is how far the ball would go if it was at an angle of 28 degrees.